Yeah. So I'm not going to eat spicy things before I go to bed anymore.
How many times have I had to tell you? That's not a good idea.
Yeah, dude, it gives me weird dreams. Like I had like this dream that I was like on Arrakis and like, there's a huge sandworm coming, and then when it popped out of the sand, it had like the face of Ludacris.
What?
And then somebody said, Shia Ludacris. And then I woke up and I was like, wow.
How can you do that to yourself? That's horrible.
Well, and then I had time to really think about it. Like, you know, he's like, Ludacris, ATL, you know, disturbing the peace family. It was like ATL, Arrakis, terrestrial life form.
No more spice for you.
Disturbing the Spice Family.
Are you... Really?
Welcome to the Elusive History Podcast.
You found us.
We are a hard-to-find history podcast. In fact, harder to find than new friends after you're 30. I'm your host, solitary confinement survivor, and writer of books about space animals, Levi Van Scoik.
And I'm your other host, person of interest in 14 states, and unofficial How It's Made historian, Lyndsay Burnett. At the top of the show, right now in fact, is where we like to hand out an existential warning for the episode. Listen, some of the stuff isn't super good for your mental health, so if you need to take a break and go outside, touch grass, listen, we get it. Some of this stuff can be pretty rough.
Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Lyndsay, how you been? How's the book editing going?
Oh my goodness. I have been knee-deep, or farther than that, however much you want to say, in editing. Like, the amount of editing that I've been doing with this audiobook, I love you to death, honey, but there's a lot of stuff in there. I'm adding in, I'm taking out. We're almost there, though.
Folks at home, you guys do not know how many times she has to cut out me going, or. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
It may not bother anybody else, but good Lord Almighty.
Yeah, and you've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, a few weeks at least. I did not anticipate it would take this long, but hey, you know what? It's a bell curve, so.
I didn't think it would take that long for me to learn how to read, but it did.
Here you are, 40 plus years old, and you're just now learning how to read. I'm so proud
you guys,
of you.
yeah, if you guys want to check that out, when the audiobook comes out, you can literally hear me gradually get better at reading aloud. Which should be taught somewhere.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to be dropping it here, it looks like, by the second week of May. So check that out. It's going to be on Audible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, also,
What else been going on?
My best friend, she made it through her surgery. Way to go, bestie. I'm so
Woo-woo.
proud of you.
Speaking of arts and crafts.
What?
Did you know that you could be arrested for things you didn't know were illegal? Yep.
No.
That's how it works. Just because you don't know that it's illegal doesn't really matter.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Right. And you will have plenty of time for arts and crafts when you have to sharpen a shank on the floor you made out of a piece of your bed.
Oh, that is dark.
Don't forget to put little flowers and designs on it so that your fellow inmates will understand that it's for defense only.
Oh, you know your wife so well.
Yeah, I know how you arts and crafts. In the land of the free, we have more laws than you would expect from a place called that. In fact, we have more laws than the ones you know about. Those are the laws we'll be talking about today, aside from the big ones like don't kill people, or don't steal from people, or, more specifically, don't steal dead people that have been killed, unless you're from Baltimore, in which case you're probably fine.
What? Okay. Maybe you're going to explain that later, but all right.
Well, just a quick aside, Baltimore was known for its gravediggers and body snatchers, right around the time that Edgar Allan Poe was alive.
See, now that makes way more sense.
Which is why they still call it Resurrection City. Because you could die in New York, but your body would wind up in Baltimore.
Context. It's all about context. There it is. That makes sense. That's horrific.
Yeah, this was all for a good reason, however, as most of the stolen bodies were used to advance our medical knowledge of the human body.
Yay, science.
Yes. Some of the laws in this country make sense, and admittedly, they're pretty good laws. Today, we're not talking about those laws. Instead, on today's episode, we're going to be covering the dumbest and most insane laws that we have.
Oh, yay!
And have to abide by. Unless you want to get a jump on all those solitary confinement arts and crafts, that is.
Oh, jeez. So it's fun with the dark side.
Yes.
Otherwise America.
Yeah.
Okay, yay!
When we say keep your head on a swivel, this is what we're talking about. Laws that still exist on the books. Laws that unscrupulous cops can choose to charge you with, just in case probable cause isn't readily available. Aside from all the charges that they can pin on you in just the normal course of living, charges like resisting arrest, which they can charge you with for just about any reason.
Yeah.
These other laws can come in handy when they can't just seem to find anything to charge you with.
Oh, so more stuff. Yay.
Yeah. I've seen someone charged with resisting arrest for failing to answer the cops' questions, even though he had already been Mirandized.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What?
He was utilizing his right to remain silent, which we should all do, by the way.
Absolutely.
As soon as they read you those rights, just shut up. You don't even have to chit-chat with them. Don't talk to them. They ain't your friends.
Or lawyer.
Lawyer. That's it. That's all you need to say. Mm-hmm. Eventually, his charges were thrown out, but it makes you wonder how many people didn't have their charges thrown out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Unfortunately, in this country with all of our lawyers and courthouses, most cases are completed with plea agreement. You see, in this country, we don't really get a chance to argue our cases. In fact, since COVID, you won't even be in the same room as where your hearing will be held.
Despite how litigious we are. Yeah, no.
And chances are, during that plea hearing, they won't even go over whether or not you actually broke the law. You won't be able to defend yourself, call witnesses, or control the case in general.
Oh my God, that's horrific.
You see, the American justice system is a lot like a water slide. Once you're on it, you have little to no control. And just like an unscrupulous water park, the slide will have others on it. As a matter of fact, the water slide is actually full of people being crushed to death by the guy at the top of the ride who just keeps letting people on.
Oh my God.
Without looking to see how many actually made it to the pool below.
That sounds about right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
As someone who has been a victim to that asshole at the top of the slide, I don't go to water parks anymore, and you shouldn't either. Mm-mm. These stupid laws can be seen like the admission ticket of the worst water park in the history of water parks. And that includes Action Park with its loop-de-loop water slide that knocked kids' teeth out.
And gave them concussions.
That's right.
Yeah.
And tore their arms open with the teeth that got stuck in the tube.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah. This water park is somehow worse.
Oh, joy.
Now, here are some of the admission tickets that we have recently been made aware of.
Wait. Before you read, I learned a horrific fact. I don't know if you know. Did you know in the United States, there is only one state that cannibalism is illegal?
Is that Utah?
I know.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, all the other states, apparently cannibalism is legal. You want to know why that little loophole exists?
Why is that?
Okay. So if somebody gets caught, offing somebody and they happen to eat them, they go to jail for murder, not cannibalism.
Right.
That just happens to be a side, right? Uh-huh. Idaho adds that on top of it.
Oh, right on. So like an appetizer.
Yeah, aperitif. Yes. Speaking of, here's some stupid laws.
No, cut out here's the stupid laws part because we had a plan, lady.
So speaking of...
No, we're not doing speaking of. And none of this step right up business either, mister. What we're doing, okay, there are so many stupid laws.
There really are.
We thought about just reading them by state, but that would figuratively take forever. I mean, we'll probably wind up reading all of them, but...
Well, I mean, I did a TikTok live on reading this and only got, halfway through in 2 hours? So we figured we'd spare you guys. No,
we're not going to spare them. We're just going to do it in a funner way.
Yes, absolutely.
So we've come up with the Wheel of Jeopardy. So what we do is we have this list, and we're going to spin it. And wherever the list lands is what we're going to read.
Exactly.
Right. But, Lyndsay, where's the ticker?
Oh.
The thing that makes the ticky noise.
Oh, we don't have the budget for that.
You said... Oh, man.
I know, I said that we got tight.
Okay, you know what? I got this. I could just make the noise with my mouth.
Oh, can you? Let's hear it then.
Hold on.
Really?
I got it. Hold on.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, so I'll just do that. Yeah, that's how. Okay, we'll do that. You wanna? Actually, you have to spin first because I have to make the noise. All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. That was quick.
Oh.
Oh, God. No, that's definitely Tennessee.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So am I reading this one?
Well, yeah, that's what it landed on. Those are the rules.
Okay. In Tennessee, driving is not to be done while asleep.
Okay, fair enough.
It's illegal to drive while you're asleep.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Ready to spin the wheel?
I want to talk a little bit about that for a second.
How does that even work?
Well, like if you fall asleep, does that count? Or if like you fall... No?
It specifically says driving while asleep.
So that's some somnambulizing, right?
Sleepwalking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's illegal to sleep drive
Sleep drive.
in Tennessee.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
I want to know the story behind that.
That's a good
Actually,
law.
the majority of these laws, I really want to know
yeah.
the story behind.
All right, and spinning, getting the mouth ready, and... Okay, Kansas.
Ooh.
It is illegal to hunt whales.
What?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Isn't Kansas a landlocked city? City?
Well, there is Kansas City.
I'm so sorry. My homeschool just showed there all of a sudden. No, I meant, isn't that a
it's
landlocked state?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What?
Yeah, I mean...
So no whale hunting in Kansas. All right.
You know, that kind of seems like they were just like, guys, we gotta put a law in the book. That's the year we have to put one on, or else we're gonna get in trouble. And so they're like, you know what, whaling's bad. You know what, it is bad. We can agree.
I'm like, is there a whaling song that was out there? All my brain keeps feeding is "String up me heart is yo ho." That doesn't work at all. So why?
Stop. That's a pirate song.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You know, there's a difference between whalers and pirates,
I'm also from a
right?
landlocked state.
Because pirates used to take advantage of whalers.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay, spinning the wheel.
Okay, go. All right. Ooh. All the way down in the W, we got a Wyoming.
Wyoming.
In Wyoming, it is illegal to tattoo a horse with the intent of making it unrecognizable to its owner.
Okay. Are we talking like Mike Tyson face tattoos, or just...
That's not your mayor.
Or no, that's a zebra.
That's a zebra.
That's a zebra. That's not your horse. You can
I
tell.
want to know who tattooed somebody's horse. No, it's a horse of a different color. Look here. No.
Look, no.
Nuh-uh. It's magical.
Oh my gosh.
What the shit?
All right, and spinning. Oh, Montana.
All right.
It's a felony for a wife to open her husband's mail.
What the hell?
I assume that has to do with pornography.
Or he was cheating on her and he was getting love letters.
Either way, he's not doing something right.
No.
He's doing something in the dark.
That's the pioneer equivalent of, why you going through my phone, woman?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I locked my mailbox. No, I will not unlock it for you. No. Okay, you gotta let me know when to do the spitting noise.
Oh, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready, go. All right. Connecticut.
Oh.
Okay, so in Connecticut, you may not educate dogs.
Ever.
So no sit, no stay.
Lest they learn our ways and rise up to take us down. I am in agreement with that. It's just like that Rick and Morty episode where they make the dogs smart. Yeah, that's what it leads to. That's a good law. That is a good law. Do not educate dogs.
Nope, it's right out.
How did you learn our language? I'm sorry, that was 13th Warrior.
Oh,
All right.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Okay. Louisiana.
All right.
Okay, oh my God.
What?
Biting someone with your natural teeth is simple assault.
Okay.
While biting someone with your false teeth is aggravated assault.
No, that takes extra work.
No, well,
it's aggravated.
It's a modifier because you're using a weapon.
Oh.
Because it's not your natural
teeth.
teeth.
You have to bite down extra hard because it's not your natural teeth, too.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's
maybe.
Aggravated. Really had to work at it for that one. I want to know who was out there biting somebody with their No, actually, I don't want
You
to know.
don't want to know
No.
anybody like that.
I just
We have
immediately...
enough friends like that.
I immediately had flashbacks to working in SNFs, certified nurses facilities, to where that shit absolutely does happen.
And-
So, spin. All right. Okay. We've got Alabama. It is illegal for a driver to be blindfolded while operating a vehicle.
Fair enough. I mean, the solid law, guys.
So far,
Solid
some
law.
of these just knock me for stupid. Like, wait, what? How? Okay. All right.
Look, I've already read this one in
Yeah.
my mind, so
Okay.
I'm just going to do the spinning sound, so just tell me to stop.
Just stop.
Okay. In Mojave County, Arizona, a decree declares that anyone caught stealing soap must wash with it until all of the soap is used up.
That one blows my mind. That's along the same thought process. If you catch a kid smoking a cigarette and that's it, they got to smoke the whole carton now.
Pack. That carton's excessive. That's you're going to give the kid emphysema.
We have different childhoods. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't learn the
Okay.
fiddle.
Anyway, hey. But no, what? So you steal the soap because you're dirty. Now you have to wash with it till it's gone. And who's going to sit there? Are they...
Somebody.
Is this at the end of a
You've lived-
shotgun?
You've lived in Arizona. You know it's at the end of a shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
extreme out there.
It's incredible.
Don't you waste that water now.
Come on now. All right.
Okay, it's my turn.
All right,
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, go. All right. Indiana.
Oh, did you get a good one?
Spiteful gossip
Huh?
and talking behind a person's back are illegal in Indiana.
Oh, so Mean Girls definitely was not shot in Indiana.
Ooh, somebody definitely pissed somebody off.
I wonder how many beauty shops there are there.
And yet again, who's standing around enforcing these laws?
Also, just side fact, I kind of grew up in a beauty shop, so that's why I was like, yeah, there's a lot of drama there.
There absolutely is a lot of drama.
Maryland. Okay.
What do we got?
In Baltimore, Resurrection City, it is illegal to mistreat oysters.
What?
That's I didn't make it up.
How do
It's
you mistreat an oyster?
Well, I mean,
Weren't
like
you a
if it,
shucker?
if it paints a nice picture for you and you're like, yeah, whatever, I'll look at it later. That's like, right?
How is that applicable?
What's mistreating it? Like that causes emotional damage.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Also, you didn't say anything about the watercolor I put up on the fridge.
I apologize.
Yeah, see? Me and oysters. This is what we feel.
Well, it was a beautiful watercolor. The depth of the blues were just very striking. I'm sorry, I was so drawn into it that I completely forgot to say anything about it.
Okay, well now I feel like a jerk. Lightning round. 2 apiece. Montana. It is a felony. No, I already said that one. Montana. Balls may not be thrown within city limits.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, it's like, you know how your parents were like, hey, no balls in the house? But it's like that with the whole state.
Oh my God.
But in city limits. You can go outside the city limits if you want to play catch. You understand?
That is the ultimate Mr. Wilson move.
Right?
Get your toys outside the city limits, kid. Oh my God.
So now, on the same list, Nevada. In Las Vegas, Nevada,
Oh.
it's illegal to pawn your dentures.
Another teeth thing. What the shit?
Yeah, well, what is it with the bathtub and teeth law?
Some nasty people out there, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
So 2 for me now?
Yeah. Oh. You really need to, like, kill the birds that you eat and then swallow them?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do the spinning noise?
Not going to leave that on there.
No, thank God.
Yeah, spinny noise. All right. California. In Hollywood, it is illegal to drive more than 2,000 sheep down Hollywood Boulevard at one time.
At one time.
You know that was movie-based. Somebody had to have done something with a whole bunch of sheep and chaos ensued.
So this is why it's a history podcast. No.
No?
So, no. That was one of the laws they used to gentrify Hollywood when they were trying to get the farmers to move out of Hollywood.
Excuse me,
Yes,
what?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's how long that law has been on the books, and why specifically it's on the books.
I know this is a sound medium, but my jaw is totally on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
What the racism?
Well, no, classism. It was to push out the farmers so that they could make way for...
Oh, my apologies. Yeah, it's not racism, it's classism. America. All right, one more. So, in New Mexico, a city council member in Albuquerque, New Mexico, introduced a resolution a few years ago to ban Santa Claus from the city. Mm-hmm. The matter was defeated, though. Well,
he's still on a watch list or two, though. No, most notably the NORAD watch list.
Okay. Since that one was repealed,
yeah.
I'm gonna give a second one because that sucked so bad.
Yeah.
So in Albuquerque as well, it is illegal for cab drivers to reach out and pull potential customers into their cab.
That sounds like that sounds blue methy.
Oddly specific, and that just gives off like hijacker vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no thank you. Glad that one's on the books, actually.
But
also what?
Okay.
What?
So, in Raleigh, North Carolina, before a man asks for a woman's hand in marriage, he must be inspected by all the barnyard animals on the young woman's family's properties.
Excuse me, what?
To ensure a harmonious farm life.
Inspected how?
That's what the law says.
And what?
You have to be presented to the farmyard animals. So, like,
my brain is going to some nasty places.
The whole cast of Charlotte's Web lines up, and they're like, "Oh, he'll do."
Oh, that's cute, actually.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking about. Never mind.
Well, I kind of looked at the law kind of like it's the Scott Pilgrim, like you got to meet all her exes.
Oh. Okay, that's bad.
Yeah, were you going to go that dark?
No, mine jumped to how syphilis became a thing.
No, we were both on the same page there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess we both were on the same page. That was really dark. I love you. Oh, what else do we got?
In Ohio, according to Ohio law, it's against the law to kill a housefly within 160 feet of a church without a license.
What kind of... Yes, I'm the fly swatter in chief.
I hand out the permits for fly swatting. Hey, did you come to my office? Let me see your papers. Let me see. No, you let me see your papers. That's right. Hands up against the wall. Where are you going?
Let me see your swing.
Let me see your swing. Prove you're a fly killer.
It's an improper swing. Sorry, no.
Oh, I saw you kill that fly. I'm calling the cops. Did you
Where's
realize
your papers?
We're across the street from Are you insane? We're across the street from a church. If the cops find out.
Okay.
Oh wow. Did you feel that?
What?
I think I just heard a deep rumble from capitalism's greedy stomach.
Oh no.
And you know what that means? It's time for an ad break.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be right back. And we're back.
Hi.
All
We're
right.
back.
Now that capitalism has been fed, we can continue.
Hey.
All right. In Ada, Oklahoma, if you wear New York Jets clothing, you may be put in jail.
What?
That's the law.
In Oklahoma.
Ada, Oklahoma.
So somebody really didn't like New York Jets.
That's right.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna spin the wheel. There it is. In Kentucky, it is illegal to marry the same man more than 3 times.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I want to hear that story. I really want to hear that story.
So, in Indiana, hotel sheets must be exactly 99 inches long and 81 inches wide.
That makes no sense.
Doesn't it?
That's a king-size sheet. So all the beds are king-size?
I guess so. But also, if any person has a puppet show wire dancing or tumbling act in the state of Indiana and receives money for it, they will be fined $3 under the act to prevent certain immoral practices.
Dancing and tumbling is immoral.
And
what state is that?
And wire dancing. That's in Indiana.
In India. Okay, guys.
You also can't catch a fish with your bare hands.
What, you gotta eat them?
What?
How do you catch them?
With a rod and reel.
Oh.
Or a spear. Or a bow.
Or a net.
Or a net. Or just a girl named Annette, but
So-
she certainly can't use her hands. Uh-huh.
I'm like, no noodling for you, and that one was so much funnier.
So, I have family in Idaho.
Yeah?
And we come from a big people, but I can understand why now, because Idaho state law makes it illegal for a man to give his sweetheart a box of candy weighing less than 50 pounds.
50 pounds?
50 pounds. That's what you read that. 50 pounds. That's the law, baby.
What the? That is a lot of chocolate. That's
a
more
lot of
chocolate than I
chocolate.
eat in, 3 years? That's a lot of chocolate.
That's a lot of chocolate. 50 pounds of chocolate. Listen.
If you love your sweetheart, it's illegal to do anything less than 50 pounds of chocolate.
That's right. Hawaii and Honolulu, within the limits of any public park, it's unlawful to annoy any bird.
Hey, bird, you're ugly. Your song sucks.
Boop, boop. That's it. Ma'am, hands up against the wall.
Come here, let me love you.
Put the finch away and stop abusing it.
Goosey, 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 goosey.
That's
abuse.
death penalty.
That's absolutely abuse.
Well, that's funny that it's illegal to annoy any bird from an island that completely de-species entire species of birds to make colorful capes, which, admittedly, the capes there's nothing like them in the world, but that's probably why they have those laws.
I don't know what to think about that. It's my turn to read some.
Oh.
So, apparently, in Augusta, Maine, to stroll down the street playing a violin is against the law. So to anybody out there who plays violins, do not go to Augusta, Maine strolling down the street because it is a violation. It's against the law.
Now, hold on. You being a bluegrass temptress.
Not for many years now.
Right. But is a violin the same as a fiddle?
Do we mean technically?
So,
or
like, if you're playing Beethoven, it's a violin. But if you're just, like, playing, like, Barky, like, what's that? Flint Rock Candy Mountain? Like, what I'm saying is...
Okay.
That's a different instrument,
Blasphemy.
right?
No, it's the same instrument. It really technically is how you play it. I've heard some people say that there's the depth of the wood on the violin, which differentiates between a classical and what you use with a more barky, which, yes, can be attributed, but...
My whole point is, would you make that excuse if you got pulled over in Augusta, Maine for playing your fiddle? How hard would you fight that with
Sir,
the fiddle?
I am classically
How
trained!
dare you? No, violin
Oh, no, the other
is
way.
illegal.
I'm sorry, the other way.
I am from Appalachia, sir. How dare you?
My first song was,
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Devil Went Down to Georgia. No, it was Irish Washerwoman, but still, that's fiddle.
Okay. I'm just going to take your word on that.
Okay. I'm going to stay on Maine for a second because they have some very interesting ones that I absolutely have to
Maine was
point
a
out.
fascinating state to go to.
I loved Maine.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Their idea of ponds was cute. It was like oceans from Arizona.
yeah. I can see how you think that.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently in Maine, it is unlawful to tickle a woman's chin with a feather duster in Portland.
Portland specifically.
Specifically in Portland.
Yeah. There's a story behind that. There's a very specific story behind that, probably, I assume.
Right?
I mean, could you imagine if they put that in the state's constitution, though?
Right out!
Okay. In New Jersey, in Cresskill, New Jersey specifically, all cats must wear 3 bells to warn birds of their whereabouts.
What the shit?
Yeah, that's right. That's the law.
3. No less than 3.
You can't. You, let me see your bells. No, hey, get over here. You don't have any bells on you.
I was thinking more succinctly, 5 is right out.
Right out. Yeah, 3 bells. Well, yeah, because 2 might fall off.
Right.
Somebody there is about them birds.
And a little on the tism.
We need 3 bells.
Specifically.
In New York, a fine of $25 can be levied for flirting.
Flirting?
Yeah. Hey, give me $25. I saw that look in your eye.
No winking. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, no winking.
I'm winking here. They don't say that. That's why it's funny.
In Alaska, even though it is legal to hunt a bear, it is illegal to wake a bear up to take a picture.
That's right. No, that's the bear selfie law. That's a recent addition.
No photo opportunities. No.
Well, I mean, you remember, because you're a photographer.
Yeah,
Do you remember
once upon a life.
the old photos where you had to stay still for 30 seconds? You can't wake a bear and expect to get him to stay still for 30 seconds without getting murdered.
Because they will attack you.
They will kill you
Okay.
because they're fuzzy murder machines.
So that's not really a dumb law. That's just for dumb people.
That's a pragmatic law for stupid people.
Okay.
Not a stupid law.
So here's one in Alaska that kind of made me go, what the hell? Kangaroos are not allowed in barbershops at any time.
Yeah. Well, kangaroos don't really do good inside because they like to kick things.
And they're not from Alaska.
They're not from around here.
Yeah. Like, who imported a poor kangaroo for thousands of miles just for somebody to say, no, you can't come in here and get out?
Australian gold miners?
Yes.
Probably an Australian gold miner was like, oh, I got a kangaroo for you, mate. Speaking of which, don't ever make faces at a koala.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I learned that in a bar in Australia.
Okay,
Try
now
to
that you
rip
segued into that, you better say that real quick.
What?
Explain why you don't make faces at
Okay,
marsupials.
so I was drunk. I was really drunk. But it's back from a darker time in my life, kind of. Anyway, there was this bar and they had a eucalyptus tree and there was koalas like moving around on it.
Sounds like a really beautiful bar.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was back in the day before people really started paying attention to safety concerns, and this is coming to play later.
Okay.
So I was smiling at this thing and making faces at it and like, rah, 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 you know how I do. And
You're antagonizing the marsupial?
and so it attacked my face, and I didn't know that they would do that. They also make a terrifying noise.
How close were you to it for it to attack your face?
I had it coming. I'm going to say this.
No doubt. I'm not.
I had it coming.
Yeah.
You know those little marks in the back of my head?
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
are from koala claws, which are very sharp, by the way. And they also make this terrifying noise while they're attacking you. They try to bite you, but they don't really get purchased, and they go like...
Oh, that sounds horrific.
Yeah.
So you still didn't, like, it just leapt
Oh,
off of the
and then-
eucalyptus onto your face?
And then, like, two bartenders had to come over and peel it off of
all
me.
because you were giving it faces.
Like, have you ever seen that movie with Sigourney Weaver where she goes with those bunch of Marines and aliens?
You know that. You just watched that movie the other day. Don't you give me that look.
LV-426.
Yeah, so it was a face hugger.
It was like a face hugger, but fuzzy.
But why?
Because it had a baby in its pouch.
There you go.
Or a Joey.
Oh, so it was being protective, and so it thought you were showing its teeth. So it was like, fuck you.
All right, Illinois. A state law in Illinois mandates that all bachelors should be called master, not mister,
Excuse you?
when addressed by their female counterparts.
Excuse you?
I don't know. I don't live... Well,
Master and not mister. So, is that a married man? Say that again.
No, bachelor.
Oh, hell no.
Hit it with the hell no, you're in trouble.
Oh, hell no.
In New Mexico, in Las Cruces, you may not carry a lunchbox down Main Street.
What?
A
That's so random.
There's probably a good reason for it,
So
though.
you have to bring your lunch in a bag?
Yeah,
Or have it delivered? Can't bring it down Main Street?
Well, that would... Yeah, I guess because then the guilt isn't by possession, because then you don't possess said lunchbox.
It's an unsightly lunchbox, I tell you. How dare you?
You want to read one?
Sure. In Waverly, North Dakota, you better not let your horse near the tub, since horses are prohibited from sleeping in them.
Oh.
As well as in the house.
As well as in Arizona, it's illegal for a
Donkeys.
mule. Yeah, donkey.
Yeah, donkeys to sleep in a bathtub. I grew up with horses. I've never seen a horse sleep in anything, especially small like a bathtub. That sounds like some sort of myth that they just decided to put into law.
In Hood River, Oregon, juggling is strictly prohibited without a license.
That's also random.
Yeah. People may not whistle underwater in Oregon. Also, you're not allowed to whistle underwater.
Can you even whistle underwater?
I mean,
Mr. Navy Man, is that a thing?
I've never tried, but then again, I've never tried to smell the water while I was under it either.
Oh, there's certain levels to that thought process. Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's just like whaling in Kansas. That law makes no sense.
Right. In Pennsylvania, it is illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors.
Outdoors. Inside, it's fine.
It's fine.
As a matter of fact, we recommend it. Here at the Elusive History Podcast, we actually prefer to sleep on top of the refrigerator. It's the only way of keeping all of that dust from accumulating. You have to scare it away with your presence.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Okay, you want to hear another what the hell from Pennsylvania?
Sure.
So, Ridley Park, you cannot walk backwards eating peanuts in front of the Barnstormers auditorium during a performance.
Okay.
That is incredibly specific, and what the hell? Backwards eating peanuts during the Barnstormers.
Imagine how fancy the guy eating peanuts walking backwards had to have been doing that to take away the attention of the Barnstormers event. Is that what it said? Yeah.
The Barnstormers auditorium, yeah.
Yeah. He was probably like moonwalking and eating peanuts and be like, how is he doing that?
Right.
We can't watch whatever Macbeth or whatever crap you're trying to show us. Like, we need to watch this man. And then, of course, like the sheriff is like the guy who's like running the production, and he's like, oh hell no, that's illegal what he's doing. I'm making a law right now.
Oh my God, that's just
That dude was a smooth operator with his peanuts.
right that he made it into law. That's God. Oh, you want another like what the hell one? Okay, so in South Carolina,
Okay.
specifically Fountain Inn,
Oh god.
horses are to wear pants at all times. So no pantsless horse in Fountain Inn, South Carolina.
Was it Queen Isabel of Spain that made them hit all the penises off all the statues with a hammer, or cover them with fig leaves? The Great Emasculation.
Might have been. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. The laws that she came up with, like somebody got a little too excited about seeing horse genitals.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's the only thing. But where would the horse? Where would the horse belt line start? Like, where would they put it on? Like
up over the ass. What
no,
my
that
brain
doesn't cover. You also know they're carrying a door knocker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You got to cover that thing, so it's got to go like to mid horse.
Yeah. My brain immediately thought it had to have been whoever the seamstress was for that area who was making the horse pants. Because you can't just go to the store and buy horse pants.
Yeah, these are custom made.
That's custom made. So whatever seamstress was doing that at the time or whatever.
Had to be making money.
Yeah.
Or what if there's like only 2 horses in Fountain Inn, you know? Where they're like...
And one had pants and one didn't.
That's it. FOMO. All right. In the good old Lone Star state of Texas.
Oh. Is there big dumb laws there too? Because everything's bigger in Texas.
A city ordinance states that a person cannot go barefoot without first obtaining a special $5 permit.
That is dumb.
I dusted off my Texas accent for that one.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know. I never lived there, so.
Would they call this the hookworm permit?
Oh, that's not so dumb. But also, what the hell?
As somebody who lives in Las Vegas, and we see a lot of barefoot people, we can't help but shudder because these streets can only absorb so much vomit.
The one and only time I decided to take my flip-flops off and put my feet in the grass, what did I hear? Put your shoes back on, woman. Do you want hookworm? It's a memory I will never forget. Thank you, baby.
That was like the first time you did mushrooms, wasn't it?
Didn't really want to bring that up, but yeah, okay, yeah,
No,
it was.
She wanted to commune with nature, and she's like, the trees and the stars.
We're
And
in
of
the
course,
middle of the city. There's not much nature.
right, well, then that's what I explained to her. I was like, the only nature that's here is like hookworms, silverfish, cockroaches, and scorpions. Like,
Yeah, let me commune. Nope, can't do that.
you cannot commune here. Also, there was, like a police siren went by as this was happening.
Fine.
And I promised her that we would do this the right way, where I would, I'd be there to chaperone you and help you in case you like started to freak out. And
I didn't freak out.
you did not. You did really good.
Luckily.
In Clarendon, Texas, it's illegal to dust any public building with a feather duster.
What?
Yeah, you can dust it with. Look, we got Swiffers, we got wet sponges. We got a Pledge washcloth. Yeah, we don't need to bring birds into this now.
Oh my God, that's all right.
All right, why shame the bird? I agree with that law. No, not really. I don't really have strong feelings toward feather dusters as somebody who sleeps with feathered pillows.
But they're ancient, so...
Yeah, they are ancient. I can't afford to have a strong feeling about that, because then the ghosts of the chickens that make up, or geese, I don't know, that make up my pillows will come back and attack me in the night. And then dreams like my Shia Ludicrous dream. Well,
Not Shia Ludicrous. That's even more of a nightmare.
yeah, just big lips, like, hey, how you...
With all those teeth coming at you.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
baby, give me
Nightmare.
smooches. No? Okay.
No, I'm trying not to have nightmares right now. Hey.
You're awake, so...
What?
You're awake, so good news. No nightmares.
We both lived in Tennessee for a while.
We did.
We did.
A short blip of our life.
And it's a good thing we never tried to rope a fish, because
What?
it's illegal to catch a fish with a lasso.
That sounds some very Arizona or Texas sort of thing, but what?
That sounds
how
like-
do you... How? So many questions!
That sounds like some Paul Bunyan shit. Like he lassos catfish and jumps a tall river by a single bound. And
Does the lasso have to be weighted?
actually, I think that was Pecos Bill. What?
That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Does the lasso have to be weighted? Does it have a net on the lasso? How does the fish get caught in the lasso? Because I've lassoed cows and horses, and it's much harder, and those are much bigger animals than a fish underwater with extra pull, and I don't get it.
Well, it's also illegal for frogs to croak after 11 p.m. So
Somebody out there with a fucking ruler. Shut up, frog! Whack! Shut up, frog! Whack!
or they just write them tickets. I'd assume they would just write them like, hey. Or it's like one of those, like the Demolition Man, John Spartan, you are fine. Like when they talk, it's like, or ribbit. It's like, Frog Spartan, you've been fined. Like, yeah, the three seashells and all that.
That is so stupid.
What, Frog
And
Spartan?
I love it.
Now, I'm imagining the Demolition Man, but it's all frogs. Like,
oh my God, now I am too.
right.
They're dressed up in the same outfits, but it's frog. Okay.
Instead of Wesley Snipes,
Okay.
it's Leslie's Flies.
This went off into the deep end.
No, somebody make that. Somebody needs to make that
Wesley
movie.
Flies?
Yeah, instead of Snipes. And then Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullfrog? Come on!
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to use the three seashells. No, wait, ribbit. And then just fights a fly at it. Okay.
Okay.
In Utah, birds have the right of way on all highways.
What?
Yeah, they
Hey, bird, I'm driving here.
doesn't matter if
It
their
doesn't
blinkers on
matter.
or not.
Flying through.
In Salt Lake City, no one may walk down the street carrying a paper bag containing a violin.
No, walking down the street. Didn't I? We
No.
read that one.
No, playing a violin.
For real?
Yeah,
This one's
that was in Maine. That was in Augusta, Maine. This is in Salt Lake City.
in a paper bag?
Yeah,
That's some weird shit right
Well,
there.
it's like you're trying because you're ashamed of it because it should be a fiddle. You're like, no, it's that violin. I can't carry it out.
No,
in the
it's
pub.
an... Oh, my... Okay. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a head-scratcher right there.
In Washington State,
All right.
all lollipops are banned.
No sucking on lollipops for you. Can't
Not-
have it.
Not in Washington State.
Okay, all right. My turn.
Yay!
This may or may not surprise you, but in Wisconsin, at one time, margarine was illegal.
Yes. And I actually was alive, and I had a dog in this fight.
You did?
Yes. I grew up on margarine because my dad was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine, it's butter. And then everybody that came over to my house was like, your parents really don't like you. I was like, yeah, but why do you think specifically? And they were like, well, because...
Say your reasons.
Yeah, because... And then they're like, that it's only two... that it's only like 2 particles away from being plastic.
Right, I did know that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's illegal.
It's a byproduct of something disgusting.
Well, yeah, the dairy industry. The reason
sense.
that they made it illegal is so they could sell more butter within the state of Wisconsin.
I mean, sure.
And also it's a very good, it's not like a disinformation campaign because margarine's not good for you at all.
No. That's fascinating. Okay, you want another crazy one?
Yeah.
All right. In West Virginia, it is unlawful for chickens to lay eggs before 8 a.m. or after 4 p.m. So you chickens better hold it in.
Just you better close that cloaca.
Clamp it
that
down.
Cloaca's closed for business. Not today.
Oh, okay. All right. In Nicholas County, West Virginia, no member of the clergy is allowed to tell jokes or humorous stories from the pulpit during a church service.
Yeah, stick to the book. Stick to the script.
We need it boring.
But now.
I need my weekend nap. Sorry, sir. Or father. Whatever you call clergy people.
I have never read a more common sense law than this one.
What's that?
In Nags Head, North Carolina.
Yeah. Oh.
One of my old stomping ground.
Yeah, you took me there. It's beautiful.
Yeah. You can be fined for singing out of tune for more than 90 seconds. That law makes so much sense.
Half a song. That's it. You get half a song to sound like shit. And then either shut up or pay up.
You're done. All right next door in Kill Devil Hills.
Oh.
You may not ride a bicycle without having both of your hands on the handlebars.
Daredevils. Too many daredevils in Kill Devil. I can't even say
Kill Devil Hills.
Kill Devil Hills.
You know why you have to have 2 hands is because most of the people that bike around Kill Devil Hills do so because they have too many DUIs and almost always have some form of alcohol in their offhand.
That makes sense.
It's a lot of fun in Kill Devil Hills. I went to a wedding there once.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The guy was named Bubba.
All right.
Really?
Congratulations, Bubba.
Yeah. Holy crap. Did you see that?
What?
Our bong just flickered.
Shifting reality?
We'll be right back. And we're back. And the drugs are fine.
Took the drugs. The drugs are burning.
All right.
The TikTok song.
Oh, in New Hampshire, if a person is caught raking the beaches, picking up litter, hauling away trash, building a bench for a park, or many other things without a permit, he/she may be fined $150 for maintaining the national forest without a permit.
Oh, how dare you beautify this place for free. Shame!
It's one of the dumbest. Wow. There's somebody out there volunteering, like just building cabins and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
thinking they're being good for
water slides. So like, nope.
Or even a bench, it said, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. In Missouri, 4 women may not rent an apartment together.
That sounds like somebody was not liking women in general.
Right, but also, I don't really have.
Wait, what state?
Missouri.
I would have thought that would have been Massachusetts, since Salem,
I think
witches.
That's what I didn't want to say it because there's witches in the room, but yeah, it's probably part of some sort of anti-witchcraft law where that's probably called something like anti-coven law,
right?
Like
women be spelling. I don't know.
I did not say.
We're gonna cut that out.
No, we need to leave that in there because that was magical.
That just makes sense. And on that note, we should definitely do our karma for this week.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have skipped past the entirety of this episode, you have found yourself deep inside of the karmic suggestion box. This is the part of the show where we ask karma to do just a little more in the pursuit of justice. Sometimes in fun and hopefully whimsical ways.
We try.
And then we like to do a Crazy Ivan into good karma. I want to do a Crazy Ivan into good karma shirt for our merch. It's just like
just Crazy Ivan, good karma.
No. Like I want to have like the Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
Like on a shirt, and then it'll say like Crazy Ivan into good karma.
Oh.
But in like balloon letters, so like nobody will understand it unless they're listeners. But it's fun.
If you guys think that that's a good idea, leave us a comment on this. We'll definitely make it a thing if you guys like that. Mm-hmm. I'm on the fence at the moment.
Give me one ping, Vasily. One ping and one ping only. Just one ping.
Should have changed it to one thing.
Some things in here don't react well to bullets. Okay. Ah! Oh my god! Oh! We can't do the karmic suggestion box because no, listen, it could be a longer episode because people are patient. We also did a bit things that should be illegal that aren't.
Right.
So we're gonna rewind it back before we do the karmic suggestion box, and we'll do these real quick. It's short.
Yeah.
Okay, so things that should be illegal. What do you think? Telling secrets to people if you have bad breaths?
Read it.
Oh,
What do we got? Yeah.
Okay, so first on the list of things that should be illegal, telling secrets with bad breath.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right out. Check yourself.
Right. Putting takeout flyers on a windshield with rain in the forecast should be illegal.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Anybody that's ever had there was what was that Greek hero shop that was here that got photo printed onto our
Right, the ink came off onto the glass.
and it stuck on our windshield.
The ones that I hate are the ones that are paper,
Yeah.
and you come out and it's rained, and you try to get it out from underneath your windshield wiper, and it just rips into 5 or 6 different pieces. It's like, that's okay. I didn't want to leave right now.
Exorcist crab walking up the stairs, either frontwards or backwards, should be illegal.
Immediately, right out.
Right out.
Just a no. Just a no for me, Doug. No.
Double dipping in a shared food platter should be illegal.
Since apparently it's not taught to everybody. Absolutely illegal. What's wrong with you?
And last but not least, paying with a check in the express lane should be illegal.
It's 2024.
It's 14 items or less.
Get rid of the checks. What's wrong with you?
We don't have time for handwriting.
We do not have time. We have to go to our 4th job.
We do not have time for your cursive art, sir.
Yeah.
Some of us have to pee.
Yep, that definitely sounds like it. So,
back to the Crazy Ivan part. Then we like to do a Crazy Ivan into good karma, where we ask karma to do something good for someone who is doing good.
yes.
Yeah. This week, I'll be asking karma to reach out and make any cops who have charged anyone with these crimes we have talked about today. Karma, if you are listening, please make it so these cops get anal leakage anytime they find themselves in a group of more than one person.
Oh my god.
And bonus karma, if you could please make that anal leakage smell so bad that it should take little to no effort to figure out who's leaking out of their butts.
So like the chips in the early 2000s when they had that weird oil that gave anal leakage.
Olestra.
Yeah, Olestra. Yeah.
Yeah. Give them Olestra leakage, but it smells like C. diff.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a very small subsect of people who knows what that smells like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, karma, make it so.
Make it so. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Mine's a little bit shorter than that, but for my request, karma, may the people who write these dumb laws into our existence, may they get panic attacks in the sunlight. Simply that.
You basically turn them into the Dark Seekers from I Am Legend.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually they'll evolve into that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hermit Dark Seekers. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So now, Crazy Ivan, time to turn around and check our baffles. Come on, do it, Vasily.
I don't even know what sound effect would fit that.
You could do like a dive or like a roog. No, that doesn't work. Okay, fine.
No.
For my good karma, I would like to reach out to all of those currently sitting in solitary confinement. It doesn't matter what you have done. It doesn't matter what your mental health issues are. There are absolutely no reason for anyone to be held in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Karma, if you're listening, please give every single one of those poor souls a Jiminy Cricket. not just because of the whole conscious thing, but also to give them somebody to talk to preserve what mental health they have left.
Yes.
Also, I'd like to reach out to Nerd Armor on TikTok, who to give him a shout out, and I just hit the microphone. Sorry, at home. Nerd Armor made me do my first duet, and that was for autism awareness for April. It's the first time anybody's ever asked me to twirl for him, like on TikTok, so that was pretty cool.
He feels seen,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
So I would like to have Karma reach out for them today. And also, he's another lightsaber seller, but I have not bought any lightsabers from him. Seems to be a nice guy, genuinely. Good ass dude, like I said before, about lightsaber people generally are just good people. But today I'll be asking Karma to make his favorite pair of shoes attract money.
Oh.
So, like, anytime he walks around outside, when he comes back, hit the microphone. When he comes back in, he would have to wipe all the money off on the welcome mat. And, like, nothing below a $10 bill. Like, folding money, not the jingly kind.
Oh, that sounds like an awesome karmatic gift.
Yeah.
Or superpower?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're quantifying this as, but that's awesome.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah.
So, for this week's positive karma from me, to all the brave young people protesting on campuses right now, I feel like it's very apt to ask this. Karma, may you grant them all the power of telekinesis, because that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But what kind of telekinesis? Are we talking like Jean Grey telekinesis or like cable telekinesis?
Oh, cable. No, we can only handle one Jean Grey at a time. No,
Yeah,
definitely cable telekinesis.
Only one Phoenix at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so one cable at a time.
Yeah. So let it be written.
So let it be done.
Yeah.
Hit that Ramses quote hard. Yeah. At the end, we like to leave you with good vibes. I'm not going to go into the Diablo orange.
No, nobody needs to hear
hard
that.
legendary vibes, but no, I want the best vibes out there. So yeah, like we say at the end always, we like to leave you with good vibes. Keep your head on a swivel. It's not safe out there. If you get arrested, shut up.
Yep.
Just the only word you know from the time they put those handcuffs on you is lawyer.
Lawyer.
Or phone call.
Yeah.
Which use that to call your lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. Like always, stay
Elusive.
The Elusive History podcast was written by Lyndsay Burnett and Levi Van Squig. Music by Levi Van Squig. Editing by Lyndsay Burnett.